So now we come across this game where I'm not as angry as the other games are. This is likely probably the most anticipated recap as of this week. It is Inter Miami going up against El Salvador. In El Salvador, in Estadio Concepcion? I can't pronounce it. I apologize. We are in El Salvador in this crazy global preseason tour that Inter Miami is doing, and obviously for marketing reasons. Yeah. So, um, so El Salvador is the home team in this one, obviously because we're in Central America. The goalkeepers is Mario Gonzalez, and then our next goalkeeper is Carlos dos Santos for Inter Miami, and this was pretty good. I mean, not the way that Inter Miami would have liked to play, but so far it's a little bit okay. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm a little bit rusty with soccer recaps. I have not done one in 2 months. Anyway, first half begins. We start off, and then, obviously, whole crowd chants for Messi, and giving an ovation to Messi. So anyway, we start off with a free kick with Christian Martinez, for El Salvador. We go a little bit. There'll be a delay. Lionel Messi wins a free kick there, and there was a shot attempt. There was a shot by Gregory, right foot off the right side, that was blocked. And then in the 14th minute, there would be some chances for El Salvador. Nelson Bonilla, left foot on the outside of the box. He misses to the left. And then in the next one, Darwin Karan was that shot saved by Dos Santos. That was saved by Dos Santos there. And then we move on there. A few fouls, offside. Corner kick by Inter Miami. That was conceded by Darwin Saran. Then Darwin Saran and El Salvador tries to shoot one from the outside, close, but that was miss. That was miss off the set piece. So then there will be an injury there for Brian Magas, El Salvador. So thankfully he was okay. There'll be a corner for Inter Miami, but that was conceded. Brian Magas tries to shoot one from the right, but that was saved by Carlos dos Santos. Then Messi tries to shoot one from the left off the center. That wound up being saved by Gonzalez. And another one by Messi that was also saved by Gonzalez. So pretty good save there by Mario Gonzalez there. Then after that, El Salvador wins the free kick. Corner there by El Salvador, that was conceded by DeAndre Yedlin, who was still a part of the team. Then Jordi Alba tries to get one off the left side, but that was saved by Gonzalez. Corner kick by Inter Miami, but that was saved by the goalkeeper. Then off a couple minutes, 1 minute into stoppage time there, foul on Rudy Clavel. When looking at the replay, I'm sorry, even a fan myself of this team, that was not a foul. That was that was not a foul there. And Messi went down on the ground thinking he was injured, but he really wasn't. I think he was just trying to act there. So that was not, by all means, I'm looking at it and that wasn't a foul. That was not a foul. So either way, Lionel Messi goes on a free kick. We know his stories, and we've seen those stories. I did a reaction off of it. Messi with the free kick, especially with Cruz Azul, FC Dallas. You know the drill. So he has a free kick. Attempt was blocked on the ground. I'm kind of surprised that Lionel Messi decided to do a free kick on the ground instead of up in the air. But that was blocked, and that's how the first half ends. No score at this point. A lot of substitutions going into the second half. I'll tell you some because it is pretty important that we know. So, El Salvador, Tereso Benitez replaces Brian Damacas. If I get that wrong, I apologize. Because Damacas was hurt. So for Inter Miami, Christopher McVeigh comes in for Busquets. No reason to have him hurt there. David Ruiz comes in for Jordi Alba. Smart. Facundo Farías comes in for Messi. No, especially Messi. You don't want to put him through too much playing time, especially when they have this crazy global trip even before going into the regular season, which is a month away. And then one more substitution is Capana coming in for Luis Suarez. So that's substitutions coming into this, and second half starts with El Salvador ball. We have our first yellow of the game is Diego Flores for El Salvador. Bad foul there. Then there was a shot by Diego Flores, but that misses to the left. There'll be a foul on Gregory. El Salvador has a free kick, and that wound up being offside. Corner by El Salvador that was conceded by DeAndre Yedlin. Javier Ferman hits the header on a difficult angle, but then he misses. There, and then it hits the crossbar. It hits the crossbar there, and that was close. Then a little bit after that, Javier Ferman with the right foot with a difficult angle, and that misses high and wide to the right. Then a little bit after that, little Capana tries to shoot one, but that was blocked. Couple yellow cards have been shown. Now things, even for a preseason friendly, or club friendly rather, this has gotten personal. This has gotten heated at this point. Gregory and Derwin Saran gets into it. They were ready to fight each other, so they both get shown a yellow, and there'll be more substitutions now. Because considering this is a friendly, I think you have more substitutions. I think there's unlimited. I could be wrong, but because it's preseason. I think there's unlimited substitutions. I think. Do not quote me when I said there is, because I think there is, considering it's preseason club friendly. I'm not too sure. But anyway, more substitutes for Inter Miami. Christoph replaces Aviles. Robert Taylor comes in for Julian Gracel, who is a new signing here. Ryan Saylor comes in for DeAndre Yedlin. And Lawson Sunderland comes in for Kramashi. There's a handball there by Martinez. And there'll be a delay there, as this is where I fear and I'm worried. And that's Facundo Farías got hurt. And it looked to be a knee leg problem. And he was on the ground for a long time. And they finally come out with the stretcher thing. It's not one of those like hospital things. It's like one of those things. It's like one of those things you carry. You put the player on top of it, and you just carry him off the grounds like this. That kind of stretcher. So praying for Facundo Farías that hopefully it's nothing serious, and I especially hope it's not a long-term injury, and I hope it's not a season-long injury, because this is a great player and a great kid who loves football and soccer. Losing him for a whole season, or even a majority of the season, MLS season, especially when you have coming up the CONCACAF tournaments, U.S. Open Cups, which I'm not too sure about what's going on with that one. But by the way, losing him would be devastating. Losing him would be devastating, especially when he had a really good season last season after Messi coming off. Messi was pretty much their mentor when he was hurt, and Farías stepped up to plate. So with that being said, I hope this injury is nothing serious, and I really hope it's not long term. So praying for Farías right there. I'm praying for him. Where are we? Okay, there was offside by Tereso Benitez. Another offside there by Flores. Substitutes for El Salvador. And there was actually attempts there. Christian Martinez off the right footed from 35 yards, missed high and wide to the right. That misses Christian Martinez. There's an offside there. Hits. Okay, so this one, I thought he was offside, but Stevan Vasquez, I thought he was offside, but apparently the referee said he wasn't. It hit the bar off the header. It hit the top freaking header, top bar up there, and that ball ricocheted somewhere else. I thought that was going to be a 1-0 game for El Salvador, but it wasn't. And that ends up going to be a corner because that was cleared away. Then that wound up being conceded by Ryan Saylor. Another corner by El Salvador, conceded by Gregory. Then there was an attempt there by Vasquez again off the header, but that was blocked. Then a few fouls there, as El Salvador is still trying to find an opportunity. Inter Miami was trying to find an opportunity there too, but that wound up being saved or stolen away. So really in 86 minutes of this, there's really the last real attempt by El Salvador, and for the rest of the game, the clock just milks down, and we have a draw, 0-0. So it is a honors even match in this game between El Salvador and Inter Miami in El Salvador. So El Salvador, it's been a real pleasure having us there. I hope you had a good experience seeing Messi for 45 minutes. I know it's only been a 45 minute plus seeing him on the field, but regardless of that, I hope you guys enjoyed. When we look at the statistics, Inter Miami dominates the possession. Inter Miami has one more shots on goal, but none of them went in, of course. El Salvador has more shot attempts than Inter Miami did. They closely even out with fouls, but El Salvador had 14 fouls and Inter Miami had 12. Yellow cards, only one. That was Gregory, and a couple other El Salvador players have the yellow cards. No red cards in this game. 3 corner kicks for Inter Miami and 5 corner kicks for El Salvador. 2 saves by Inter Miami and 3 saves by El Salvador. So if you look at the shots on goal and the saves, it matches up. So with that being said, we end this game honors even draw, and our next preseason match is at 6 o'clock against FC Dallas at the Cotton Bowl, and that's going to be on Monday. So anyway, guys, that's going to do it for this video, folks. If you have enjoyed this video, and if you have to enjoy the game anyway, let me know why, and hit that like button, subscribe our content, because Miami TVG guys are back. And when he does, he'll be right there with you for your entertainment you deserve. So after this game, it's 3 days away from another preseason game, and eventually CONCACAF tournament, and then eventually an MLS regular season, which it's going to be coming. It's going to be coming definitely sooner than you realize. Anyway, guys, that's going to do it. Vamos Miami, and I'll see you guys next time. Adios.